any makeup on my face right now because today I'm going to show you my skincare routine. So this is something that's been requested quite a lot, but you know, I've been experimenting with products and I ended up breaking out thanks to not taking care of my skin during vacations. So I didn't want to make this until my skin cleared up because otherwise you're going to wonder what the heck is going on. And I will make a separate video for a dedicated acne clearing routine because this is just my daily routine. I have additional steps when I'm breaking out. Anyway, for this video, I'm not showing you my entire skincare routine because I'm always perpetually trying out new products because I'm one of those people who are always in search for the next better thing. So I'm only going to show you the products that I guarantee 100% is great. It's the products that I've been using for years. There are one or two items that I still haven't found a holy grail of, so I'll just show you what I'm using right now. I'm missing 2-3 steps because those 2-3 steps, I'm not sure if they work on my face yet, so I don't want to recommend them before I can guarantee they work. And again, this is what works for me. It may not work for you. Everybody's skin is different. My skin is a combination skin. I suffer from Sjögren's. It's an autoimmune disease where my immune system just attacks my body and dehydrates me. So even though I have oily skin, I'm dehydrated from within. So once I, use an oil blotter and absorb all the oil, my skin actually looks really, really dry because I am dehydrated from within. I have to drink, I think, double or triple people's normal water intake and I still get dehydrated. I'm also aging. I am turning 30 this year. I'm 29 right now, so I am aging. I'm starting to develop fine lines, so I do have to get an anti-aging skincare. I'm also very, very, very prone to breakouts. Let me just show you my skin after I got back from my trip to Delhi. I didn't bring my usual skincare routine and I ate meat. I'm sensitive to meat. Meat makes me break out in acne. Really bad acne. I have to eat hydrochloric acid supplements to help my body digest meat, and if I take hydrochloric acid supplements I can take a bit of meat, but unfortunately in Delhi I forgot to take my hydrochloric acid supplements, so I just broke out like crazy because I'm unethical and morally weak and I cannot give up meat. So yeah, my skin is very prone to breakouts, and my skin used to be really, really terrible. If you don't believe me, let me show you my skin from 3.5 years ago. Yeah, it's quite horrible. My skin used to be really, really bad. I was breaking out all the time, and I do live in Jakarta, which is a very polluted city, so it makes me way, way more prone to breakouts. Ugh. So that's the skin I'm dealing with, and this is the routine that works for me. If you have a similar skin type to me, this may work for you. If you don't, this may not work for you. But again, everybody's skin is different. So hopefully this can help, but if it doesn't, don't worry about it. I hope you do find your holy grail products eventually. Anyway, let's get on to the skincare routine. So first I like to start out with CosRx's Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. For cleansers, I'm actually still looking for that holy grail cleanser. I found it once upon a time. I bought Marmete's Boryong Mud Cleanser at a trade show and it was really, really amazing. I love it. My husband loves it. Unfortunately, afterwards when I ran out, I can't find it anywhere. I found it on a sketchy looking website selling for $50 and there's no way I'm paying $50 for one cleanser. So I tried looking for a good replacement. I tried the Glam Glow Youth Mud Cleanser, which is just as good, but that's also really expensive. So until now, I'm still searching for that one magical cleanser. So far, I really like CosRx's, but again, I did like Holika's cleanser too, and yeah, I guess cleansers are one of those things that it's relatively easy to find a good one of. So I don't have like that one magical cleanser I will recommend to everyone. I'm still searching for that magical cleanser at that level, but right now this works too. And why low pH? It's because your skin is naturally slightly acidic, so you want to get a cleanser that keeps your skin at that low pH. And the best thing about CosRx is that it never gives me that sticky, dry feeling. I know some people really like that squeaky clean feeling, but If you're feeling it, there's something wrong. This cleanser is too harsh. I know it feels good, but I don't recommend using it. It's of course your call. If it works for you, good for you. But in general, if you're breaking out and you think the solution is to get a cleanser that gives you more of that squeaky clean feeling, your cleanser could be too strong, and that's what's causing you to break out. Anyway, to use this, what I like to do is first use this cute little brush. I got this from K Collection. So I put the cleanser on a brush, and this is a wet brush by the way, and I just like whip it up into an amazing foam all over my face. And when it's all foamy, while washing it off, I rub it off with a cognac sponge. This cognac sponge is from Nicole's Naturals, and I used to think all cognac sponges are the same, but I have to say this is one of my favorites. Previously, I just bought some Korean brand from Ranch Market. It's a supermarket in Indonesia. So I just bought it at work, and then they stopped selling it, and so I started using the sponges from K Collection. And then I got this, full disclosure, it's in my Zilingo collection. So I did get it for free, but turns out I really do like this cognac sponge. I mean, don't take my word for it, you can try it out. But yeah, I just find it that it's more dense than other sponges and doesn't dry out. It gets wet more easily, so I really like it. It's very bouncy. It also costs the same as all my other cognac sponges. It's not more expensive. It's actually slightly cheaper than the K Collection sponges. So yeah, I mean, I like this. If you're getting a cognac sponge, I think anything will do. Usually the price should be around $4 to $7. Don't go cheaper, because if you get cheaper, you may not be getting a cognac sponge. And if it smells funny, don't use it. But in general, I don't think you need to buy an expensive cognac sponge. It's not a beauty blender. The cleanser is drying out of my face, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom and wash it off with water. This is bad. So after I cleanse my face, I like to use Cosrx's BHA toner. Cosrx's packaging all look really similar, so make sure you look for the skin returning azole. That's the toner, not the emulsion, because they both came in the same packaging, and I bought the moisturizer instead of the toner ones, and yeah, that was a mistake. Anyway, so I just put it in a cotton pad and wipe my face down with it. Ever since I used this, I noticed way less blackheads. My pores did shrink. I had less whiteheads as well. So yeah, I really love this product. Then again, just remember this is also an acid, so it's pretty harsh on your skin. One of my friends ended up breaking out just because it was too harsh for her skin. So be really careful with this. And again, it is an active, so if you're trying it out for the first time, try this out first for 2 weeks before you try any other new products, and make sure you use sunblock, because acids are harsh on your face and you're more likely to get sunburned if you don't use sunblock. Once I'm done with that, I like to use the Sulwhasoo First Care Activating Serum. I got the serum first as a free sample. Oh, and make sure your hand is always clean when you're touching my face. I always wash my hands before I apply all my skincare. And the way I apply it is I pat it on, because that helps your skin absorb it better. Don't wipe, tugging needlessly on your skin, just pat it all on. And remember your neck. Don't forget your neck. So when I first got it as a free sample, I thought like, oh, I think this is gimmicky. In the store they were showing, once you put it on, look, the serums absorb faster. But I thought, yeah, I'm sure you formulated it with your serum to make the serum evaporate faster or something. But since I got it as a free sample, I'm like, I might as well use it. Then I ran out of that sample and I realized my serums aren't absorbing as well. So I was using less serum and my skin looks less great. And that's when I bought a gigantic bottle straight away. So I really love the serum. I know some people say it doesn't work. I think if your routine isn't as serum heavy as mine, you probably don't need it. I don't think this is a mandatory step in your routine. It's personally optional for me. It's just, if you're like me and you have a lot of serums in your routine, this is what I recommend. And again, for this routine, I'm only showing you my tried and tested products. It's the products I've been using for years. Every now and then I try a new product, so my actual routine is actually much longer. Like right now, what I'm trying is rosehip oil, and soon I'm going to try another oil my friend makes. I'm also trying the Cosrx snail serum. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm trying out, but I'm not going to show it here because I like to see a product work for months before I recommend it. So these are just products I've been using for many, many years and I really recommend them. So next is Hada Labo. I used to use the normal Hada Labo, but this is supposed to be the premium version. I don't know if it's much better. I mean, so far it seems the same as the non-premium version, but I've only started using this for maybe 3 weeks. So I don't know, but I like it. I don't think the price difference is that much, so I'm gonna continue using the premium version. If you want the normal version, it's fine. Hada Labo is my favorite. It's the one product I recommend to everyone. All my friends know I'm crazy over this. I've been using this for, I don't know, 2-3 years now, and I love it. This is the best product ever. It's super moisturizing, very lightweight. If you're really lazy and just want a one-step routine after your cleanser, the one thing I recommend is this. I also have this amazing vitamin C. It's a powder-based vitamin C from Vitabrid, and because it's powder-based, you don't need to worry about finishing in 2 months because it'll oxidize. The way this works is that you mix the powder into any serum you have, and for me it's going to be Hada Labo. Supposedly Vitabrid has this new patented formula that releases vitamin C slowly to your skin in a period of 12 hours. Well, I have no way of testing that claim, but I do notice that ever since I used this, my skin has been looking much better. It's my favorite vitamin C product. It doesn't sting at all. Then again, my skin is used to a lot of vitamin C, so if you're new to vitamin C, it may sting. I'm not sure, but this does not sting my face at all. I love it. And my aunt, who's in her 50s and tries a lot of skincare, I think she easily spends like $5,000 on skincare every year because she likes to try out everything. She thought that this was the best vitamin C ever, which is why I immediately bought 5 of these. It's so amazing. Like, I first tried it out in Korea and I liked it so much that I actually messaged the company about sending it to me because I can't find it in Indonesia at all. And initially I found it on Amazon.com, but after Bloomingdale's decided to carry the brand, they only sell in Bloomingdale's and they don't ship to Indonesia. So I actually messaged them going, please, 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 please help a girl out. Yeah, they actually delivered it all the way from Korea. So thank you, Vitabrid team. I really appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to entertain the crazed email of one random girl, but you did, so I really appreciate it. Thank you for sending it to me. I have bought 8 of these. Yeah, I know I posted on Instagram once upon a time about buying 5 of them, but yeah, I actually ended up buying 8 now. In my defense, I gave 1 away to my friend because she really wanted it, and I gave 2 away to my aunt, so I only have 5 left. So, and I probably will be buying more because I use this every day. Let me show you how it's done. First, you take any serum of your choice. You can also mix it into your moisturizer if you don't use serums, and then you just pour the powder into your serum. Oh my god, I just wasted some powder because it fell off my hand. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Vitabrid is slightly expensive. Not expensive as SkinCeuticals Vitamin C, which is like, what, $200 or something? But yeah, it is $60 for that bottle. But that one bottle, even though it says it's only 3 grams, it sounds like a little. It lasts me about 2 months, so, totally worth it. Anyway, you mix the vitamin C with your serum, and then apply it all over your face and neck. And what I like to do while I'm putting on my serum is give myself a little face massage because, it's nice and relaxing. My skincare is always my favorite part of the day because it's the time I take off for myself. It's one of those times I can just fully relax and just enjoy myself. So I'm a huge fan. And next, I'm actually using another Hada Labo serum. Yeah, you can use the same serum, but I usually use Hada Labo at least twice in my routine because I really, really love this serum. This is the anti-aging version, and I get it because it contains retinoids, and I do have a problem with breaking out. I'm very prone to breakouts, and retinoids help control that. But again, retinoids is an active, so again, if you decide to try vitamin C for the first time or BHA for the first time, don't combine all the three. You know, you have to pick one: BHA, retinoids, or vitamin C. And there is this myth that you can't combine actives together, and some people believe in it, and some people do have sensitive skin, and that's much better. But I've done the research, and apparently prepping your skin with an acid like AHA or BHA actually makes your skin absorb actives you put on later, such as vitamin C and retinoids, much better. There's also people who say you can't combine retinoids with vitamin C, but I did my research, and apparently some studies show that they go very well together. Again, see what works for your skin. This is not like the absolute best skincare routine out there that applies for everyone. It's just what works for me, and again, it may work differently for you. The face massage is an optional step. I just like giving myself a face massage because it feels good. Next step in my routine is the Vita Cream Vita Blanc. Some people see whitening and they freak out because they think, oh my gosh, I don't want to look paler. What is this obsession with pale skin? But what they mean by whitening is that it gets rid of the dark spots. And I have a lot of hyperpigmentation from my breakouts. It's really, really bad. I scar so easily. So I do need this to remove the hyperpigmentation, and I find that this really, really works. If you watched my K collection unboxing ages ago, you know that I promised to do a review in a month, but I took a while to, I guess, do the review, and now that I've used it, as you can see, to the point where it's finished, I have to say this is a really, really amazing product. I like it. I really do. I like it a lot. And unfortunately, it's right now sold out all over Indonesia. I can't find it. So I really hope it gets back in stock really soon, because I don't know what I'm going to replace it with. The key active ingredient here is niacinamide, which is my favorite ingredient ever. Niacinamide is this magical ingredient that soothes your skin, helps prevent wrinkles, it's anti-aging. It's just an amazing ingredient overall. And the good thing is, right now I'm trying out these J1 moisturizers, and they also contain niacinamide, so that should tide me over until this gets back in stock. I also tried out their moisturizer, which I like, but it's not magical. Like, I mean, it's good, but I only like products that do magic, and this does magic. Now the next step is my moisturizer. As I mentioned, I'm still looking for that magical moisturizer out there. Right now I'm using J1's Hana Cream, which, full disclosure, I was given as a free trial, and I will do a full review on it soon. Right now, because I've tried it only for less than a week, I don't want to give my review yet, because for me, I don't like reviewing skincare unless I've tried it out for at least 2 weeks. And often I wait months to see the results before I even create a review or start recommending it to people. That's why there's so many skincare items that I haven't included in this video. There's actually an additional 2 steps that I'm not including just because I'm not sure they work yet, so I don't want to recommend. So I'm going to give myself maybe 1 more week with this. The company unfortunately gave me a review deadline of 3 weeks, so I have to give a review in 2 weeks, but normally I prefer taking longer. I understand though, they want to make sure we don't take forever. But anyway, this step is going to be moisturizer. Use any moisturizer that suits you. I can't recommend a magical moisturizer yet. So far, the Vita Cream moisturizer is good. I also like Philosophy's Hope in a Jar, but again, I guess I'm just looking for magic. So one thing I like about this J1 cream is that it comes in these little balls. They're so freaking cute. So you're going to want to crush the balls in your hand, which is such a satisfying step. And just apply it all over your face. Okay, after I'm done with moisturizer, I'm gonna put my eye cream. This is the Sulwhasoo Concentrated Ginseng Eye Cream, and this thing is magical. Like, I really love it. I first bought it when a girl on Reddit showed how the hollows under her eyes just popped out after 2 weeks of wearing this, and I thought, like, okay, you know what, I'll give it a try. And the same thing happened to me because, you know, I'm in my late 20s, so this part is starting to get sunken and hollow, and it immediately popped back out, and it's so good to the point where a brand asked me to review their eye cream, and it's a really good eye cream, I'm sure it is, and it's also a very expensive eye cream too. It contains a lot of great ingredients, and I used that eye cream for several weeks, and just because I stopped using the Sulwhasoo eye cream, the hollows under my eyes came back. I ended up having to apologize to the brand. I'm just like, you know, it's not you, it's Sulwhasoo. Sulwhasoo is just so much better than your eye cream that if I post the before and after pictures of using a different eye cream, it's going to look like I accidentally labeled the wrong pictures before and after. Like really it went from looking like this to like sunken and hollow. I didn't bring the Sulwhasoo eye cream to my daily vacation because this thing is expensive. And this is my picture with makeup. You can't see the dark circles because I am covering it, but as you can see, there are hollows under my eyes. I look more tired. It doesn't look this fresh. So this product is magical. And to apply this, just pat it on gently under your eyes. Don't tug, don't snag, just pat on gently. Be very gentle with this. After moisturizer is sunblock, and I'm done. This is my basic skincare routine. So my favorite sunblock brand is Biore's Perfect Face Milk. It's just amazing. It leaves your face with this non-sticky powdery feel that just makes your makeup glide on so much better. I love it. Then again, some people don't like the powdery feel, so the other one I recommend is Biore's Aqua Rich. It just feels like rubbing gel on your face, and then it just feels like water at the end of it. You know, it's non-sticky, it feels really fresh. But I prefer the Perfect Face Milk to the Aqua Gel just because this one makes my makeup look better. That's it. Another brand I also like is Anessa Sunblock. I like it a lot too, but it does the same as Biore. In fact, I think Biore makes my makeup look better than Anessa. So it does the same thing, but Anessa is like double the price. So I'll go with the cheaper option, which is Biore. And this has been my sunblock of choice since 2000 and I want to say 2013. Yeah, so 5 years, haven't looked back since. It's amazing. Just shake it and apply it all over your face. And don't forget your neck and your ears. A lot of people get skin cancer around your ears because they forget to put sunblock on your ears. Wear sunblock. Not only is it great for anti-aging, it also prevents skin cancer. Sunblock every day. I rather walk out naked than without sunblock. Yeah, naked to sunblock, but I may be an exhibitionist. You never know. Okay, so I gotta get rid of my makeup, so this is where oil cleansing happens. I'm currently using Shu Uemura's oil cleanser, but another alternative that I really like, that I think I like even better, is Vanilla Co's Clean It Zero. So it's up to you which one you like. Honestly, I think I like both of them just the same, only I'm leaning more towards Vanilla Co because I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like this cleans better and it's also cheaper. But, you know, it could be a psychological thing. I mean, this works really well as well, so yeah. The way I use it is I put it on my hand and look at me now. After oil cleansing, I'm going to cleanse again with a micellar water makeup remover. Some makeup are designed to be oil-proof, while some are designed to be waterproof. So an oil-based cleanser may not remove the oil-proof makeup that well, while a water-based cleanser will not remove the water-based makeup that well. So the best way to make sure your makeup is truly off your face is to use both oil and water. Is it an overkill? Well, if you're wearing makeup every day and you want to keep your skin looking good, that's what you gotta do. So out of all the micellar water I've tried, so far my favorite is L'Oreal's. I'll go into greater detail about this later, but you know, right now I'll just cleanse my face first. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video comparing all the micellar water I've tried. I've tried way too many. So for cleanser, this is CosRx's Salicylic Cleanser. It's relatively new. So far I like it, but I'm still looking for that holy grail cleanser. It's not bad. I'm not going to stop using it, but if somebody says like, hey, there's another new magical cleanser, I will jump and try it because I am still looking for that magic out there. And again, I'm using the brush followed by the cognac sponge. Okay, right after I cleanse my face, what I do every other day is use a peeling gel. So right now, the peeling gel I'm using is Holica's. It's good, but I still prefer Cure Natural Aqua Gel, which is my favorite because Cure's is not as fragrant. This is very perfumey and I don't like it. It's a personal thing, but this is also double the cost of this. So if you want a peeling gel on a budget, you know, I'd go for Holica's, but personal preference, I don't like the fragrance. I prefer Cure. I'm also dying to try out Missha's peeling gel because I have tried the peeling gel in their sheet mask. You know, they've got the 3-step sheet mask that includes a peeling gel, and I had great luck with that peeling gel. I really, really love it. So that's next on my to try list. So first, you just wipe it all over your face and you let it sit for 10 seconds. At first, when I tried out peeling gels, I thought, okay, maybe this is just gimmicky. The first one I use is, I believe, Skin Seas. That one was good, but that one is even more expensive than Cure's, so I don't recommend it. That's just too much. Anyway, at first I thought it was a gimmick until I went on a road trip. I haven't done anything, and oh my gosh, the amount of dead skin that came out was crazy. And after I started using it regularly again, the amount of dead skin that comes out is way less. So I really do think that this works, and my skin has gotten so much better ever since I started using this regularly. When I was first trying to clear up my skin because I had a lot of these little whiteheads and bumps, I used it almost every day. Now I use it maybe 2-3 times a week. Anyway, after 10 seconds, just start rubbing your face and you'll see that it feels really dusty. It's a lot of dead skin. And if you're still not completely convinced this works, just go ahead and try it for a second time after you've done this. You'll notice the second time you don't have that much dead skin coming out. Don't do that all the time because it'll be too harsh for your face. Just do it once as an experiment and that's it. I'll go off and wash this. Every other day, I'll also use a wash-off mask depending on what my skin needs. And the 2 wash-off masks that I always use is either Glam Glow's, the original one, this is amazing for clearing up my breakout, or Thalgo's Melt Away Mask. This smells like mangoes and it's amazing. So the Thalgo mask is when I'm having really, really dry skin, and that's not happening right now. And this is usually when I'm breaking out. For the Glam Glow, sometimes I use it just for spot treatment too. I'll just put it on the spots where I'm breaking out. I've used this yesterday, so I can't use it again. So yeah, these 2 masks I'm just showing out on camera. I'm not going to use it. Now that we're done cleansing, it's going to be pretty much the same steps as the morning. Cosrx BHA Sulwhasoo First Care Activating Serum, Hada Labo, Vitabrid, more Hada Labo. If you're going to wear a sheet mask, this is the step where you're going to do it. I try to wear a sheet mask daily, but you know, that's not possible. Sometimes you're just sleepy and you're tired, and I've got a husband who needs babysitting. I love you. My husband's like right down here. He's being very quiet. Anyway, because of that, I don't use sheet mask every day, even though I ideally would love to do it every night. So this is a sheet mask by BRTC. I'm picking this only because it looks cute on camera. That's it. Honestly, every sheet mask I've used has been really good so far. I think the only time a sheet mask did work out for me was like when I bought a really cheap Lululemon mask. I know I've heard raves about it, but it's just, it didn't do anything for me. But it works for some people. Other than that, I don't think I've had a sheet mask that didn't work for me. So if you're buying a sheet mask, it's just about the comfort and the fit, how much you enjoy it. I like buying these cute masks because they look really, really cute on camera. But the downside is they often come in this really hard paper that's not very absorbent, so the water just sprays everywhere. So yeah, not a fan. This is one of those. But I look awesome for camera. When you're wearing sheet mask, leave it on for no longer than 15 minutes. Because if you leave it on for too long, you're just going to end up drying your face out even more. So put it on for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes, it's coming off. And it's done. 15 minutes is up. Now make sure you've washed your hands for this part because Again, you're going to touch your face. You're going to want to press all the essence in. Get your skin to absorb everything. Pat, 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 pat. Oh, I always feel so great after I mask. It's the most amazing feeling ever. Like the Morning Again Sulwhasoo Ginseng Eye Cream, moisturizer again. Now instead of using sunscreen, I put a sleeping pack instead at night. So my favorite Holy Grail sleeping pack is always Etude House's Moistful Collagen Sleeping Pack. My younger friends in their early 20s report that they don't see that much of a difference, but for me, it just plumps up my face so much that it really makes a difference between looking late 20s and early 20s. My aunt who's in her 40s says she saw no results either, but again, she's in her 40s, so maybe at that point you don't see much of a result. But I have another friend who's also in her late 20s and she loves it. So I guess this product is for people in their late 20s or early 30s, because if you're younger or you're older, there may not be an effect. So this is my favorite sleeping pack so far. Just apply it all over your face. So the purpose of a sleeping pack is to seal all your skincare in as you sleep. It's like a sheet mask you go to sleep in. And that's it for my nighttime skincare routine. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching my skincare routine, and I hope this helps. Again, this is what worked for me. It may not work for you. Everybody's skin is different, so, you know, take my advice with a grain of salt. Hopefully it does work for you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, and I hope you do find a product that does work for you. And you know, if you have any skincare products you'd like to recommend to me to try, just let me know in the comments. I will give it a try. And if you disagree with any of my recommendations, go ahead and leave a comment as well. I welcome all your criticisms and suggestions. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do like the video because it helps me so much. So YouTube has started this thing where they plan to demonetize videos if you don't reach 4,000 hours of views in a year. And so yeah, just liking my video makes sure more people get to see it, so it helps me a lot. The monetization isn't that much, but if my videos get demonetized, I get kicked out of my multi-channel network, which means I don't get access to my songs anymore. And I really like the song library they provide, because otherwise I'll be using the same boring royalty-free song that every company presentation uses, and I don't want my YouTube videos to feel like an office presentation. So yeah, leave a like and watch my videos. It really does help. Thank you so much guys for your help, and feel free to share this video too. Every little bit helps. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Ah! I crushed some balls. That sounds really wrong.